Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Microsoft has made an interesting change in the Windows 11 Insider program, where Microsoft has now introduced a split in the Canary channel that could possibly reshape how early builds are tested. And according to Microsoft, the new optional Canary Build, if we head over to the changelog in Windows blogs, is 29,531.1000. And this is very interesting because Microsoft is allowing insiders to move from the existing 28,000 series build to a new 29,500 series focused on what Microsoft is calling platform changes. So if we head down to this section, Microsoft says for the new build, this update includes platform changes in moving to a new active development build. And we'll get back to that a bit later in the video because this is quite an interesting statement. Now, just a bit of a recap. Microsoft, over the last couple of months, hasn't been rolling out too many front-facing features to the Canary channel. As I have been posting, to some extent or the other, Microsoft has been playing catch-up with the dev and beta channels and even the stable channel to get the same feature parity back into the Canary channel. So there hasn't been any so-called cutting-edge new features that Microsoft has really been testing in the Canary channel. But back in November of last year, as I posted, Microsoft started testing Windows 11 version 26H1 in the Canary channel, which, as Microsoft says, has the 28,000 series build, Windows 11 26H1. And 26H1, Microsoft says, moving forward, will continue to be identified as 28,000. So that's not changing. And Microsoft is saying now you basically have a choice to stay on 28,000 series, which continues to preview the 26H1 update, or you can opt into this new build with the 29,500 series, which, as mentioned, Microsoft says focuses on deeper platform development. Now, getting back to that focusing on deeper platform development, which Microsoft, as mentioned, listed here, changes and improvements. That's all that's happening with 29,531. That's an interesting statement because it says it includes platform changes. And that's interesting because either with 29,000 series builds, Microsoft is focusing on 27H2, which will be next year's annual feature update, where that will roll out towards the end of 2027, or this could be the first sightings, so to speak, of Windows 12, which could carry the 29,000 series build. So that's interesting because I always said on the channel that there's a strong possibility we might start seeing the first signs of Windows 12 in 2027. So this could, not confirmed, but this could, I'm just making a suggestion that this could be the first observations of Windows 12. And currently in the dev channel, Microsoft is testing this year's annual feature update, 26,300. And currently in the beta channel, Microsoft is still testing features for 25H2, 26220, which was last year's annual feature update. And we can even go back further to 24H2, which carries the 26,100. So very interesting that Microsoft is going right up to 29,000 with this new development build. And hopefully with this new development build, Microsoft starts focusing once again on stability. Because as I've mentioned in a previous video, which will be linked down below and in the end screen, Microsoft had promised to improve Windows 11 in 2026. by addressing pain points. So I hope with this new development build that Microsoft starts addressing pain points and starts rolling out changes and improvements that users actually want in the operating system, because over the last year, 2025, as I've posted, a lot of trust was lost in Microsoft and Windows 11. So interesting stuff. 29531.1000 is now the latest Canary channel build. Let me know your thoughts down below. First sightings of Windows 12 or not? Let me know your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.